Hi, this is Nancy with Life's Blessings. I hope you're doing well today. Today is Monday, so I want to talk about homeschooling today. A question that I get asked a lot is, do I have to have a specific curriculum in order to teach my children? So let's talk about what that word curriculum actually means in the first place. Curriculum does not refer to textbooks in and of itself. Curriculum is simply a word that means all of your goals and your intention to instruct your child and the materials that you will be using to meet those goals. So that is the definition of curriculum. Curriculum does not mean textbooks. It can include textbooks if textbooks are being used in your homeschool. But there is no set of textbooks that you must use in order to teach your child. I didn't realize how broad this misconception actually goes until recently. I had lunch with an evangelist who homeschools her children. She lives in a very restrictive state when it comes to homeschooling. There are different laws, regulations, as I've shared many, many times, in different states when it concerns homeschooling. So the state where I live in Mississippi is not a very regulated state. And, we have the freedom, though, in every single state to teach our children using the books and the materials that we choose to use. There are no states, to my knowledge, that give you a set of books that you are required to use in your homeschool. So that was something that, she didn't quite understand. We got in a little debate about the curriculum that is to be used in homeschooling. So then I explained to her that you do, in your state, have to give a list of the materials, and a list of the subjects that you're using. And they have to get someone to approve their plan for homeschooling. And they have to check in with that person. It's called an evaluator. They have to check in with that evaluator throughout the year and show what they have done with their children. They have to show proof that they are teaching their child certain subjects. Now that is a requirement from, many states have the requirement that you include certain subjects in your homeschool. But the way you teach those particular subjects is actually up to you. So that was what I was telling her, that you have the freedom to teach your children, in the way that you see fit to teach your children. You don't have to use any certain of curriculum. And she said, well, I use curriculum because that is, I don't know what to use. So I pay so-and-so amount of money every year to use curriculum to make sure that I'm covering everything. And because it's an all-in-one curriculum. And I said, that's all well and good, to make sure that you're covering the basics. That's wonderful. But, the point of homeschooling is, for a lot of us anyway, to give our child an individualized education. And, a lot of times, all-in-one curriculums just don't cut it for that. So that's why I choose to pull from different resources to teach my children, so I can make sure that I'm teaching them in a way that they learn best. But, all at the same time, if the all-in-one curriculums are working for you and that is, something that is going well for your family, then that's fine. And you may use those as you wish. But there's no reason why you have to. That's the point that I'm trying to make. There's no reason why you have to use certain textbooks or certain resources. You don't have to use not one single textbook if you choose not to. You can. You're free to do that if you choose to. You want to use, a different textbook for every subject, then that's fine. You can. You have the freedom to do that. But if you want to use, if you can find one big book that has everything in it, and you're covering the subjects that, are required by your state, then you're free to do that as well. Or you can actually make a list of books that you're going to check out from your library throughout the year to teach your child, and you just make a list of those and make sure that, that is covering all of the subject areas that is required by your state, if that's a requirement in your area. There are many different ways to get the curriculum down pat, okay? There's not just one way to look at this. There's not just one way to go about it. We have the freedom in the United States, thank you, Jesus, to homeschool our children under the law, according to all of the statutes, according to all the regulations. But we have the freedom to take all that and do with it how we see fit. So, thank you for watching. I hope this has helped someone. If you have any further questions, then you can leave them down in the comments below, or you can always send me an email if you want to have a private discussion about your particular circumstances. Thank you so much for watching. Give us a big thumbs up to let us know that you've enjoyed this content, and go ahead and hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done so already. For everyone else, thank you so much for your support. God bless and have a great day.